Peace, love, and life, family. How you doing? Sister Toffee here, creator of kmsc.online. We talk about the divine nature in your spirit. You ready? Well, you better be ready because we're going to get started. Today, what's today? Today is May 17th, 2022. Yeah. I'm about to get my chair comfortable so we can get to work. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing okay. So, this has been a interesting week, wouldn't you say, so far? We're only in the second day, well, really the third. The week starts at Sunday, but this is after the blood moon. You know, in Scorpio, you guys already know what Scorpio represents, right? Harukuti, Scorpio, Mars energy. Well, we're still kind of going through the reaping, and so this is basically the closing of it all. It's like Father, Mother, God has put the gavel down. So, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to ask Spirit what they want to tell us about June. So this should be pretty interesting. I spent the day today looking at YouTube creation. And this is the energy we're in right now, according to ancient Egyptian science. Harukuti. Karma. You see his weapons, right? He's not playing. Harukuti. So anyway, I don't even know what I just said, you guys. I don't know, I'm in this blissful Zen place right now. I am not worried about a thing at all. Ancestors. Not worried about a thing at all. Feeling pretty good. I hope you guys are feeling good on this Tuesday. I'm feeling pretty good myself. I'm actually feeling very relaxed. And I'm not saying that when I'm on YouTube, I'm not in my normal, real energy, but right now, I already got mother out. I'm really in my natural energy. Like if you were at my house, I would be this way, like right now. Like this is me. Raw and uncut. This is me right now. So what you see right now is what you will get. Why am I here right now? For those of you that don't know me, I call myself Sister Toffee. It's an Arabic name. It means one called directly by God or Allah. A brother that was helpful to me during a very painful time of my life. Yeah, he gave me some information that changed my life. And even though I never really studied the Quran that deeply, it was enough to make me see that my life changed from it, from being exposed to that energy or understanding God in Islam. I'm just bringing it up because Ramadan just ended, and that's supposed to be a time of consecration, and now we're coming through this solar eclipse in Scorpio. I'm getting hot. I gotta take this off. Oh my God. All of a sudden I'm really hot. The solar eclipse in Scorpio is closing out the old chapters for good. For good. We're like definitely in a whole new paradigm now. Like as far as the divine is concerned. You know. I mean, we have our plans and God laughs, but the shift, according to the planetary movements, is here. We're in the new paradigm. We're like, almost like the turning of a wheel, you know? As it turns, it moves you forward. And as it turns and the wheels move forward, you move yourself into another point on the graph. So we are being moved into another cycle of our own personal lives. So we got to get ready for that, family. I don't know if you guys can see this. We're going to put the Netr cards on the wall because I need the template. Okay, that's why I think it's already hot, and this candle is making me hotter. So we're going to close that out. We're not going to have that candle going because I'm hot. And we're not going to focus on looking at me. We're going to focus on the Netr. So, in Netr knowledge, or well, I shouldn't say Netr knowledge. The foundation of anything, it starts at the bottom. So, since this is my forward or your forward, this is the bottom, this is the back. So we're going to put Oser, the all-seer, back here. And we're going to get Tehuti. I'm sorry, let me clarify this. Oser is for the Aquarian energy, the mastery of self, the crown chakra. Tehuti is for the third eye. I repeat this over and over because I know a lot of you don't study this stuff. And it's just another way to interpret the, well, actually, I'm going to redo this. It's another way to interpret the astrological signs. That's all it is. It's the same information. It's just understood in a different way. So we're actually going to do it differently. Believe it or not, these are the first three signs, or the first three spheres of ancient Egyptian science. The connection to the divine, Father, Mother, God, Source, Spirit, Universe. Actually, it's actually the third. I'm going to start over because I don't want you guys to get confused. I don't want you to get confused. So we're going to start this all over. I wanted you guys to see what I'm doing. Okay? I wanted you to see what I'm doing. So let's just move this here and keep it simple. So these are actually the fourth, fifth, and sixth. Or is it third, fourth? Let's see. I'm going to pull out Nekhebet and a Wachet. For those of you that don't know what Wachet and Nekhebet are, that's the left and right brain. They just came out, but those are the negatives. Give me a positive Nekhebet, please. 1 second, you guys. I hope you guys had a good weekend. This is Wachet. Wachet is the left brain, the logic. Okay, so I'm going to show you the connection we have with the divine. Okay, so this is this card will be the devil, basically. That will be the devil, and we all have darkness and shadow. So I guess I'll leave it out. Or should I leave it out? I probably won't. We already know what the devil is. I don't want to give too much energy to that shadow side. I acknowledge it because without acknowledging it, it's like walking into a dark space without acknowledging that there possibly could be something hidden there that can harm you. If you go into a dark space blindly without a weapon, well, you know, something can happen to you. I watched a video recently, you guys, with someone that talked about the origins of Islam in all religions. And I'm not going to get into the details of who it was or exactly what he was explaining. And I appreciate the knowledge and information that he gave. But what I truly believe is that we all are on our own journey, and regardless to how Stephen and his beings, you guys know I took that from a reader that I don't even know. I forgot who she is. No, regardless to how Stephen and his beings try to manipulate the minds of people, there's no greater intuitive source than your own intuition. Okay? There's no greater intuitive source than your own intuition. I want you to know that regardless to whatever your religion is, whatever your faith is, I just want you to know that this science of ancient Egypt is all about you learning how to use your feminine energy, which is the intuitive faculty. Men, this is for you too. Okay? You don't have to be a woman to use feminine intuition. They should have just named it feminine intuition. Means tapping into the feminine energy. Okay? If we're made in the image of our Creator, then Source is both feminine and masculine energy together, not just masculine. And so it's important for men to understand how to tap into that feminine energy, the intuition, because we both have the same energies, both women and men, in the spiritual sense. And so we both have to cultivate these energies within ourselves. Men have to learn how to be more in tune with the feminine, and women have to learn how to be more in tune with the masculine. So we kind of have opposite polarities to strengthen. And so it would be a strength to a man to learn how to strengthen his yin energy, meaning to learn how to be more intuitive and more nurturing. And it would be more strengthening for a woman to tap into her masculine energy, which means learning how to be like the emperor and not being so nurturing, walking into that emotional stability and emotional strength. And so both men and women have jobs to do as far as the evolution of their spirit is concerned. So there's a lot to do in this life as far as mastering self. I'm here to help encourage everyone to work on the spiritual self, because we put a lot of emphasis on this outer world, and when it comes time to return the body back to Mother Earth and the spirit has to go back to from whence it came, there's not going to be an opportunity to redo anything. I watched a movie on Prime Video. I have Prime, you guys, and what's his name? Mr. Handsome. He's one of the Mr. Handsomes. What's his name? Brad Pitt. Yeah, Brad Pitt was the main featured actor. Him and Taraji P. Henson. The movie is called Benjamin Button, and it was a really good movie. Brad played a child that grew up with that disease where the child grows up old. They are, the child is born old, like as if they're already aged. Well, in this particular story, Brad grew backwards. So he was born as a baby, but an old man. But he ended up growing older into a baby. Like he was a baby, but he was an old man. And then he grew up and turned into a baby. And he ended up meeting a woman and got the woman pregnant, and they had a child. And once he started growing younger, he had to leave her because his child was going to get older, and he was going to turn into a child and be a child to his child with a wife that was old enough to be his mother. It was a really strange, I hate to tell you the story, but anyway, great movie, you should watch it. But I'm saying that to say that was a great movie. I don't know who wrote the story, the director, whoever came up. It was ingenious to me, because we all literally do become a baby again, and we will surrender our lives like babies in the end. Regardless to whatever power we have at this time, in whatever physical form we may be in, we all will surrender to the divine. And so I'm here to help cultivate that spiritual acuity and acceptance, and to build that Antakara bridge to the inevitable. I wonder sometimes why I was created to do this, but I'm here to do it. I pray and hope that the divine is satisfied, and I hope that those that view these videos find it helpful and useful in some way. So let's go over the cards. I don't know if you guys can see that. You're not going to see that. That's kind of rude. You guys see my little friend right here? This represents, I consider this a representation of my son's grandmother, whom I never met. She's from Mexico. But I call her Rosalina. Say hi, Rosalina. I don't even know my son's grandmother's name. Hi, everybody. Hola, ¿cómo estás? She says she don't have no food ready for you guys. You can't eat right now. Uh-oh. Anyway, just bringing a little bit of delight and fun to the old boring ladies video. Yeah, somebody else I watched said that boring people are not fun. I'm at an age where I'm not the lights, camera, show, action. I'm really for the laid back crowd, you know, the jazz, you know, the laid back jazz ensemble people. So we're going to put some cards on these. I'm going to shuffle them. We're going to start now with the dark. Usually I start with the light, but this time we're going for the darkness first. I'm going to ask Spirit to reveal what it is that we need to look out, what we need to find in ourselves, in the shadow, and anything in the darkness that might be coming. So I didn't plan for this to come out. It says law is not justice. I don't know what that's going to be. We're going to leave it as a catalyst, though. Law is not justice. What does it say? Let's read it together because I can't see it. What does that say? I can't see it. Rules that are not fair. Yeah. What did I just say? The darkness. Devil don't play fair. The devil don't play fair, family. Nah, he doesn't play fair. Remind me of that song in the cartoon Jack the Pumpkin King. For those of you that have kids, me and my son used to love that. That's a good cartoon to watch if you're not afraid of Halloween. It's funny. Okay? For those that aren't scared of Halloween. Anyway, this is our connection to the divine. Okay? Father, Mother, God. Whatever you see Source as, whatever you want to call God. Next is our creative energy. This will represent the feminine, right brain, creativity, which is the head of the cobra. It's so funny because in earthly life they call the man the head, but in ancient Egyptian science the feminine is the head, the creative. Funny. And then the masculine energy is the logic, the wajet, that's the left brain. Wajet. So this is logic and creativity. So this is how the divine communicates with us. Okay? This is how spirit communicates with us. Okay? Father, Mother, God, Spirit, the Netr, meaning the powers of God's nature within us. It communicates through our brains, okay? Through creativity and logic. That's how they communicate with us. Okay? That's where we get those intuitive divine messages. That's why, men, I've encouraged you to develop your intuitive faculty, because intuition is a feminine aspect, not a masculine. Getting downloads from spirit is a feminine aspect, not a masculine. This is the all-seer. He's at the top of the chart. This is Aquarian energy. This is the master of self, inner power, inner knowing of self, and able to affect the outer world, the flail and the crook. The all-seer. This is the same hedge crown that the Pope wears. Next we have, and this is at, this is at the crown chakra. Okay, and all three of these, well, this one is above the head, okay? This is the stellar gateway. These two, this is your left brain and your right brain, okay? That's what's going on here. All right. This one is above, I'm sorry, I have this wrong, you guys. I guess I did this wrong. So this is like the master of self, like the Christed one, okay? So I did this wrong. So this is above the head. Amen, stellar gateway. This is the crown chakra. So this is like crown chakra, and then this is above, okay? This is your higher self, okay? God, your higher self. This is you connected to God and your divine self, your higher self, okay? And after it hits the crown chakra, right? Then it goes to the left and the right brain. I'm sorry. Gosh, I need fake nails. I should pick up things better with fake nails. Left and right brain, okay? This is there. It goes from the crown to the left and right brain. That's how the divine communicates with us. And then after it goes through the left and right brain, it goes through the third eye, right in the center. Tehuti, to measure, okay? After it does that, then it goes through the throat chakra. Seker, that's here. This is where the ancestors somehow speak to us. They use the upper faculties, and then they come through the throat chakra. And it's also Saturn energy, and they help us to figure out what work we have to do. That's if you have a connection with your ancestors. If you don't, the angels are still helping you out. And this is for those that are into the light. For those that are not, well, I don't know what to tell you. That want to master their darkness. Next, we go to the heart chakra, Ma'at, okay? Then we go to Herukuti. This is the hidden chamber of the heart, so that would be like in the center of the body, like maybe in the chest area in the center, right? Maybe in the center. And then, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, in the center. Where's Ma'at? Ma'at is not here. Why is Ma'at not here? Here she is. Oh, I did that wrong. He's the hidden chamber. I knew I was doing this right. He's back there, and she's up here. This is like counterparts. Law, divine law, and the protector of the divine law. Ma'at and Herukuti. I guess you could say this is his wife. You see, he's in the front of her with a sword. Like, don't you think about it. Don't you think about it, touching my wife. The wife is weighing those scales. When you enter into your judgment, this is the goddess energy that will be there. So, yeah, I try not to. This is the Scorpio energy right here. And he is doing what he has to do as far as karma based on whether you did things in order and balance or justice or not. And this is the new cycle is beginning again. And what does it add up to? It adds up to Divine Mother, the Universal Mother, and what? And her baby, the Christed energy. The will of God that turns everything, the wheels of time. And so, we are in a 6th year, 222. And the will of God is very important right now for all of us to understand, because everything we do right now is going to affect what's going to happen moving forward, individually and collectively. So, we just went past the heart chakra, Ma'at and Herukuti. Now we're going to the solar plexus, Heru, right here in the center, the seat of the soul. Okay? Beneath Heru is Heteru, the house of the creative energy. This is the life force, and this is the life force in the imagination, how it starts to take shape and action in the spiritual realm, and it becomes manifest. So this is the card of your thoughts. This is the card of your passion. This is the card of your thoughts. But the thing is, with Sphere 6, he's controlled by, all of these energies are under his control. Every single one of these energies. From the bottom to the top. Everything. He is the one that restores his father's throne. And this is about you restoring your divine birthright. Basically turning yourself into the divine and aligning yourself up with divine will. So, this creative energy has to do with imagination and passion and sexuality and pleasure. And so, although she's beneath, and she's in the house of the life force. She has to be controlled by the higher spheres. Okay. She's creative energy, but creative energy needs masculine energy, discipline, in order to create within the law. It means within balance. Why? So Harakudi doesn't come, was that Scorpio lunar eclipse. So we're in a new cycle now. We want to watch out for Harakudi. We want to be on his good side. So I would encourage all of you to be very spiritually disciplined as much as you can. I'm not saying, I can't tell you what's going to happen, but I just believe that we have a higher requirement now. The Aquarian energy is what's being called in, and it's the requirement for protection and everything good. We're being asked to level up. What else do I want to say? I'm trying to keep these videos short because there's too much to just keep on a short stick. There's a lot I have to talk about. Gemini energy is coming up in June. I set this card up, Sebek, Virgo, Gemini energy, Mercury. So if you want to check out a Mercury transit, find out what's going on in June. Or if you want to look up a Gemini, Virgo reading in astrology or in tarot, I encourage you to do that. So we came out with this card, law is not justice. And so there will be things in the earth realm, rules are not fair, down here that may not seem fair. And there's nothing we can do but release it. This will be one of the most difficult things that we have to do down here. But if we can release it, that will allow us to do the mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic alchemy that's necessary for us to transmute the energy and become the hawk of gold. Okay? So I'm going to ask Spirit and try to keep this video semi-short, and then we'll do an extended version, and I'll make it all free. Because I don't like doing a Patreon where people have to pay. It's almost like me trying to trick you into buying something, and I just don't feel good. I'm not into manipulation. I don't like manipulation. Contrary to projections of others that try to say I'm like that, I'm disgusted with manipulation, because that's what happened to me my entire life. But that's what the enemy will do, will make you look like what you're not. The enemy will use people to project an image onto you that is not you, but the person that's being used by the entity. That's what they do. I abhor manipulation. Just be honest. If you want to support this channel, there's a super thanks icon right there with the heart shape and the money sign in the inside. If you don't choose to do so, well, God bless you. It's okay. I hope the information helped you. So that's it. I understand we're supposed to monetize, and I'm sorry to go off on a tangent, but I can't change spiritual work into money. I can't do that. You as a viewer have to choose to support the channel. And so wherever this goes is where it goes. I can't be, something I'm not. So hopefully you find this information helpful. I'm going to do it regardless to wherever I am. Doesn't matter if I'm on YouTube, or I'm going to do it because it's who I am. And I'm going to always do it as long as I'm living. Okay, so it says a time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. I don't know what that means, so Gemini energy is coming up. Virgo, Gemini, Mercury energy, mercurial energy. So to me, next month, this is all about June. First, this is a video about June. What else you have? The answers you need are coming. Full moon, Gemini. Whoa, Spirit is here. I didn't do this. Look at that. I just told you Mercury energy, did I not? Gemini, Virgo. They're both ruled by Mercury. Come on. I love you guys. Show them that you're here. Thank you. Thank you. What else you have? Talk to me about June. Talk to me about June. Come on, Netr. Whoa. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. All right, so this is Tahuti, Sagittarian energy. That means that planet Jupiter is in your favor right now. So you might want to check out the transits for Jupiter in June. Okay? Jupiter is on your side. I don't know what that means. We're going to need to do some research on what's happening with planet Jupiter. Okay? And what's happening with the aspects. I suggest you look up your favorite astrologer. I told you guys mine is Molly McCord, and I like Oblast Roland as well. If you want something a little colorful, I like Braca Goldsmith, and I think she's in Europe, but she's quite colorful. So if you guys are not she's very colorful. She's a channeler, and she's extremely bubbly. So if you guys are not into that kind of energy, and you like a more grounded energy that's not so woo-woo, well, stick with Molly or Oblast Roland. But I love Braca because she taps into my child energy. Yeah, so luck is on your side. Yeah, new moon in Sagittarius. New moon means the new is coming. So Jupiter is the benefic planet, so that means new is coming and good is coming. Hope, right up on hope. All right. They told me enough of that right now. What else do you want to tell me? Anything else? Yeah, okay. They're telling me to use the Lenormand deck. I'm going in too deep to the dark, too deeply. All right, spirit guides and angels, what do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell us about June 2022? What do we need to know about this Gemini Virgo energy that came right out? Thank you, ancestors, spirit guides. Oh, somebody is mad and in reverse. Lord have mercy. 8 and 2 is 10, completion. Some of you guys are dealing with a divine masculine that is not happy about this cycle closing. I don't know what your situation is. I know what my situation is, but he's in reverse, so that cycle's closed. It's a 10. It's over. Says spirit. So when you challenge spirit, you don't want to box with God. So no matter what end of the spectrum you are on, it's best to let it go. Let go and let God, as they say. Whoa, my goodness. Whew. A lot of them just flew out. Wow. Sebek. That's Gemini Virgo energy at the bottom. Right there. That's Gemini Virgo energy. If you didn't know Geminis and Virgos, Anpu would be your spirit guide. Let me go back and reiterate all this. I guess I'll make a whole new. It's your spirit guide energy from, so your guiding Netr, or not your dominant. Yeah, your dominant Netr would be Sebek. Sebek would be your Netr. Your dominant Netr. Geminis and Virgos. Yeah, that's your spirit guide. Sebek. Okay, the gatherer of the parts to the whole. Yeah. Well, a lot of cards flew out. Got the clover. And this 2 and 3. Oh my goodness. What? Look at this. My son's birthday is on the 23rd. I don't know what this is about. 23 and 23. Do you see this? I don't know. This little mouse is somebody who's trying to eat away at something. Maybe this is the old cycle and this is the new cycle. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll have to look at, and don't forget, Sebek is at the bottom. Sebek is at the bottom. Intelligence is what this means. Learning, knowing how to apply the wisdom. Apply. Well, actually, it's gathering the parts of the whole. You need Tahuti. When we said, what happened already? What did they say about Tahuti? Jupiter? Sagittarius energy? Said luck is on your side. So what's needed is already there. Planets are supporting whatever it is that you're trying to do. Luck is on your side. 1 second, you guys. Oh my goodness. Lord and Lord, Lord, Lord. I laugh sometimes, you guys, because as an older woman, you know, I really want to be camera ready and all that. Excuse me. But I'm just myself at this point. I'm like, oh, there's my other card. I didn't get it. I thought I did. I just can't. Oh my God, look at me. This is what older people do sometimes, you guys. I hope you're getting a good laugh out of it. I dropped my cards. I just want to laugh at myself sometimes. I am so funny. I am funny. Okay. So anyway, so hilarious. I laugh at myself. I can't believe I used to be a bodybuilder. So the fish, 23 and 34 with the mouse. And like I said, this is 23. So it looks like an old cycle. This was the old cycle of someone eating away at your gifts that the divine gives you. This card is abundance, or like treasures. It looks like it's over. And it's so funny. It's a synchronicity of 2, 3, 4. Okay? 2, 3. Right? This is all blessings. These 3 cards are blessings. So it's the dominant energy. And this mouse energy, I believe this is the past energy. That's this person. Let me put this over here. That's this person. It's upside down. Some masculine doesn't mean a man. A masculine can be a woman. A masculine is an energy. Masculine is not a male. It doesn't have to be a male body with, male parts. A masculine is someone that is aggressive, or that is a dominant, or, treats you like you are subordinate. That's a masculine energy. Doesn't matter what the sex is. That's old world. We're in a new understanding now of spirit and self. So stop thinking a masculine means a man. That's not true. There are many masculine women. So just understand that in June we're dealing with Gemini Virgo energy. Spirit came through with this first set of cards. A time to give rather than to take. The answers you need are coming. So you're going to be guided to do something, to give something. I don't know what that's going to be, but Spirit will give you guidance if you meditate and pray. You're going to need to give something. Maybe you have to give an account. But someone is mad. You may have to give someone the truth about the foolishness that you are not tolerating anymore. Right? You may have to give them the truth. Right? You might have to give them forgiveness. But abundance is here for you. Okay? June looks good so far, family. It looks good. All right. I'm feeling some hostile energies right now. So let's talk about whoever this person is that's crossing. What's their issue? Whoa, that was fast. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, they're talking about us. They don't want to talk about. Oh, my goodness. Love came out upside down. Many of us are completing love. What? Oh, my God. What? They are here. I love you guys so much. Don't tell me about my guides. Rabashini Amakata. Don't tell me about my guides. How in the world do I get 228 cards flipped upside down? Huh? Because spirit is real, that's why. Spirit is real. Let's turn them back upside down, because that's a wrap. Look at that. 10-10. It's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's over. Okay? He's like a picture. He's like a memory. Right? That's a picture. He's not there with her. Okay? It's just a picture in the frame of the past. Woo! Spirit, come on through. Did you guys see that? What do they want you to do? Unleash your creativity. Self-love. What did I say about 2, 3, 4? That 3 and that 1 is a 4 too. Unleash your creativity. They want us to get into self-love. So I believe personally that the divine is encouraging all of us. See, it's a time to give rather than take. Give yourself the love that you deserve. See? Time to give yourself. People may not have done you right. People may have done you wrong. People may have taken advantage of you, taken you for granted, manipulated you, blasphemed your name and everything else. All kind of hellish stuff. But don't worry about it. They understand. Divine knows. So the divine is saying, love yourself. We understand things aren't fair. We already know that. Love yourself and share with the world. It's a time to give rather than take. Don't worry. Don't sit around wanting somebody to feel sorry for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Give to yourself by moving forward in your dreams, moving forward into whatever it is that you desire. Woo! What is this about? These are the same cards that came out before. This is all about, look. This sexuality came in reverse. So many of us have had a lifestyle that we no longer live. Like, for instance, I am a single woman. I've been single for quite some time. I don't know if I'll ever get in a relationship again. I just don't know. I don't know. I probably never will be with another man again in my life. I'll probably never be in a relationship again. I'll probably never have an intimate relationship ever again in my life. I'll probably leave this world with never ever having anybody in my life that way. It's my choice. Have faith. Phoenix rising. Inner child. Letting go. This says to me, this talks about abuse. This talks about sexual abuse. Many of us, including myself, I may not have had one of the most extreme cases, but this is the recovery from childhood sexual abuse. I'm going to be completely honest, that's why I'm here. See, a lot of people are not talking about what has led them to do the things they've done, make the decisions they have made, walk the paths they have walked, make the mistakes they've made, which really turned out to not be a mistake. It's because of abuse. It's because Stephen and his beings and demonic entities enter people and control the people, and then they abuse other people. Like right now, I have a demon outside my door, or outside my, I got a demon that lives behind me. I'm not worried about that demon, and I don't care about you guys knowing on YouTube. I'm not putting on a show for anybody. Life is too real to play games with the devil. I don't play games with the devil. I don't put shows on for anybody. Look at that at the bottom of the text. Patience. You see, a lot of people have what? Sold out. See, we got people that have sold out and they're vampires. You see how she got blood on her mouth? Sucking the energy out of people. A lot of people have become parasites because they have demonic entities inside of them. Right? The divine is saying stop procrastinating on your dreams. Many of you have dreams and you still haven't embarked on your dreams. Right? Because you don't have enough of the right kind of pride. You got the other kind of pride. I don't know. This looks like maybe you got somebody that's prideful trying to block you. Right? Beauty came out in reverse because they are jealous of you. They don't see their own beauty, so they want to destroy yours. So you got self-sabotage going on, right? Right? This is what they want. They want you to be like this, but you don't want to, right? So this has a lot of you recovering from sadness, right? Many of you are still trying to heal from the past, hole in the soul, right? Feeling rejected, right? Still not willing to do the alchemy. Okay? Still not willing to speak up and tell the truth. Right? Still straddling the fence with temptation because you don't feel you can let go of certain addictions. I understand. Some of you are not ready to move through this new cycle. It came in reverse. Many of you have victim consciousness because you keep seeing yourself as incapable of overcoming. You see yourself as unable to beat these devils. The ones inside and outside you. Divine says, how teachable are you? Because they want to give you healing. And they want to give you a home with them. They want you to leave this sexual art crap alone. Because they want to give you divine love. They want to give you divine love. Right? And why do they want to do that? Because they're trying to guide you through people like myself. See, 10 again, completion. You see, she has a light. She's trying to find her way. Divine is trying to light your path. But you got to take off your mask. It came in reverse. You keep on hiding. They want to give you a soulmate. A real soulmate. Not somebody to lay and roll in the bed with that don't love you and you don't love them. But you're still in entrapment. They want to help you. Angels are waiting to help you. But you need to have courage. Courage is in reverse. You need to discover your life purpose. You are worth more than laying in the bed rolling around with people or doing drugs or whatever. You got a family with God. And they come from all different races and beautiful faces. I hear Mahalia Jackson song called Didn't It Rain? And then another one called How I Got Over. She said, is that How I Got Over? I'm not sure. Coming up from every nation on the way to the great carnation. I'm going to view the host in white, traveling day and night. Yeah, you guys probably don't know about that. That's a really old church song by a blessed elder black lady named Mahalia Jackson. I don't know if you guys listen to that, but a lot of black families did. But she's, you gotta like old music to listen to that. But she sang with a lot of passion in a time where music was not as advanced as it is now. And she was very well known, very popular, and still honored today. This is Sister Toffee, creator of kmsc.online, where we talk about the divine nature in your spirit. This is going to be the first half of June. I hope you guys don't mind my relaxed attitude. I am, like I said, I don't know. It's like I listen to a lot of guidance on YouTube, and a lot of people are younger and more energetic, and you know, I think that's wonderful. I was actually very energetic when I was younger. I was a bodybuilder, and I used to run miles, and I'm an older woman now. I have to be what I am. So this audience is for the mature audience, and I hope you understand that. This is not for people that don't like relaxed environments. At my age now, I'm very relaxed and chilled. I grew up in a toxic environment. I grew up in very toxic energy. I grew up around a lot of fighting, bickering, arguing, drama. So I don't like that energy at all. I like peaceful energy, very calm and relaxed energy. And so if that's not something that you like, then this is not the channel for you to view, okay? I'll be back to do the second half. We're going to expand on this. We're going to see what Spirit has to say. But so far, it looks like for June, Divine wants you to give to yourself. They want you to love on yourself. Don't worry about everybody else. You put into you what you were putting into this person. Masculine energy does not mean a man. It's an aggressive person with authoritative mentality. This person that was tearing away at the fabric of what you had that was good, fine, and divine. Okay? That love is over. It was never love. It was a demonic entity trying to rip you into shreds. So let the cycle close and go ahead and move on, because luck is on your side. All right? The divine has your back, and so does Sister Toffee. All right? I'll be back in 2 and 2. I love you guys, but the divine loves you more. See you in 2 and 2.